Hello and welcome to Little Blue Star. I'm Jane Allen and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today. This is another card made with the pierced blooms dies, which I absolutely love. You know I love these because I use them quite a lot. And also the stitched greenery die in the background there, and I love that as a background stamp. As you well know, I've used that a lot as well. So let's get started. I've already prepared my pieces. So I've got a base of Magenta Madness. There's my other pieces. I've gone for a different style today, so I was opening like that. You could do it obviously like that, but I think it looks nice when you open it like that. So yeah, so I've gone for that today, which is a little bit different to what I usually do. So there we go. So this one is just the scalloped contour dies again that I've used, and then I've run it through the embossing, not the embossing folder, I call it an embossing folder but it's not, it's the stitched greenery die. Sorry, it's not an embossing folder at all, it's a die. And as you can see, it creates these gorgeous stitched effect there. I love it, I love it, love it, love it. So yeah, it is a die, so you just pop it in your die cutting machine or whatever, and it comes out like that. So that is just going to go onto there like so. So I'll just go ahead and glue that on. Another quick and easy card really. So the pierced blooms are so good to use because you can create such a lot of cards with the flowers, and you know what I mean, they just make the card, don't they, without you having to do much about it. So yeah, I really love the pierced blooms. And then I've got just sort of another layer really. So this one again, it just gives it another sort of layer. Actually, I'm going to pop that on dimensionals actually, so I won't glue that just yet. I will though, I will glue my thanks. So this is another die that I really love. So you can just use that as obviously the thanks, but it also comes with the sort of background to the thanks as well, which I just need to pop that little bit of the S out because it's got stuck. There we go. But yeah, that's like the background to it, and obviously then they can layer up and it just gives it that extra, a little bit extra, which I love. Really love this die, so useful, and you always need a thank you card, don't you? So many things to be thankful for. So let's just dot that onto there, and as you can see, hopefully you can see just tiny little dots, that's how I do it, and then onto our sort of background thanks there. And it does line up, you just give it like a little wiggle as you go along just to make sure it's in the right spot, and then obviously you get a lovely background to it which makes it stand out even more, which I love. And then I'm going to directly glue that on. Obviously you could dimensional this up, you could use your foam adhesive sheets as well, which are always good for the like fiddly dies that you want to make pop up. I'm just going to glue mine directly, and then what I'll do is I'll pop that up on dimensionals. My dimensionals are running off out of this bit, so what I'll do is use the edges like that. So there's never any wastage, you always use your little edges. As long as you cut it right like I do. Sometimes I cut a much bigger piece than I need. Anyway, so that's that, and then what I'll do is pop that on there, but I just want to roughly guess where it's going to go. There we go. And then I'm going to have my flowers like that, I think. like that, and I will actually pop those up on dimensionals. So I'll probably need 2 like that. And then just glue your centerpiece. And again, you don't need to use the little centers, but that's the design I've gone for on this one. But they are so nice, these pierced blooms. You get that lovely, obviously the pierced like stitch design. So you don't have to use the like inside pieces, but for this one I am. And I'm just gonna cut some of those for my other piece there. That didn't cut very well, so just use that bit that pinged off. So there's no wastage, and then yeah, pop that there like that. That one I've just got one left there, so I can use that for the centre. And then obviously you just glue on your centre pieces. And then if you want to add some bling, or not, depending on whatever you like. I'll just add a few here. On that one I didn't, but on this one I'll just add a few. I think that's enough actually, or one more. What do you think? I think that's enough. There we go. Right. And there we have it, our lovely little thanks card. Again, using the Pierce Blooms dies, which are actually retiring. So if you haven't got them already, head to my Stampin' Up store and you can order from me. I'll be very grateful. I hope you enjoyed that today, our lovely thanks card, and I will see you again soon. Thank you, bye.